Okay. I'm here. Let me test chat. Uh, not this. But this chat is working, but the truffle chat isn't yet. Uh, Hello there. Test. Coins. Points. I would love to see if those. Oh my god, the coins command worked. So the bot is here. Thank you for being here, bot. I am the bot, by the way. It's me. Always has been. Always has been. So, Tower of God. Or Gods? Tower of God. We are going to read the next chapter today. And let's see if the downward trend is still going to continue. Because, like, in those recent few weeks, I have not been the biggest fan of what had been going on. There have been a lot of things that I just felt like, oh yeah, Bum is getting another power up. Oh yeah, Bum is getting up after barely getting healed by Gusting. And oh yeah, Bum is going to face against Duma again. All these kind of things. Or like even when Belerier approached Tromarai inside of, like with Enkidu and all that, and they were just able to steal away the chess piece without Tromarai reacting and like countering in some way. I feel like that is kind of meh. So, yeah, we gotta see how this is going to turn out and how the future of Tower of God is going to develop. For now, I'm going to keep on this chat and not activate the other one. And we're going to get into Tower of God chapter 209 and total chapter 626. Yeah, that night, you blamed me for your crime. Now that I'm back, why don't you finally tell the truth and confess? Go ahead and admit that you're the one. By the way, seeing this panel, a friend of mine recently said that that Traumarai's appearance here kind of looks like he's a clown. Like the thing that he's wearing on his face, it looks like a clown nose and everything. So he can't take Traumarai seriously anymore. Who killed Amizu? I still wonder if Amizu means anything. Like, from the name alone, if with name meaning, we maybe can get more from her role in the story. Reunion 2. Amizu? Amizu. Is that name familiar? Oh yeah, he's remembering now. Huh? Amizu. Aww. So this is just a glare on his mask. I was really thinking like maybe this was a tear or something. It would have been really cool if like he just made a tear drop down from his face when he remembered who Amizu was. I remember now. The creature I sought in my dreams. Looks like you finally remembered Amizu. And do you finally remembered Amizu? And do you remember the awful thing you did as well? What the heck is he talking about? Is he just rambling nonsense? This isn't quite how I thought the plan was supposed to go. Should I do something? Now's my chance! Bong Bong, go away! You little weasel. Crap, I can't believe I lost the king. Whatever it takes. I have to get it back from him. Yeah, whatever it takes. And Dorsey, you're just going to die. There's a 0% chance you can take it away from anyone like a high ranker. Or Enkidu in that case. Amizu. They're still faint, but my memories are gradually returning. Her face, her body, and her gestures. Her smile, and, the most important thing of all, her death. Do you see now? You killed her, Traumarai. You did it! You're the one who killed her! And he's just squashing the Enkidu body. No, you killed her, Enkidu. What? I killed her? Are you completely delusional? Only fragments of my memory have returned. But you're the one who killed her, Enkidu. What are you talking about? And do you know why? Because I'm your ruler. Huh? That son of a bitch. He hasn't changed at all. Don't twist the truth. That still means you killed her, you freak. I'm not twisting anything. I don't remember all the details, so I can't say exactly what happened. But I've been a ruler since then, and I would have never gotten blood on my own hands. So, you must have killed her, Enkidu. Shut up! It's not a question of who got blood on their hands. What matters is whose intention was behind her murder. No, that doesn't matter at all, Enkidu. What? Many years have passed since you first went to sleep. And in the meantime, I've become certain of something. The most important thing isn't the truth or people's feeling. What really matters above all else is who controls the truth. Oh, that's a funny way of showing like all the three different things. Like we see Enkidu, we see Belerier, and we see Gororo. But I'm wondering why they're showing it like that. Because like we only think that Belerier and Enkidu should be relevant, but for what reason are they showing Gororo at this moment as well? You bastard! You shameless prick! I'll kill you! No, wait, control yourself! How am I supposed to control myself after hearing that? Just calm down, okay? You couldn't beat him in a fight anyway. Trust me, I have a plan. That voice. So you were the arrogant jerk I heard talking on the Observer. Are the two of you living in the same body? That's right, Lord Raumerei. What a bizarre situation. You know what this is, don't you? Of course. It's a king. And if I take this king to the arena, what do you suppose will happen then? It's difficult to say. You may belong to the Pobido family, but you're not taking part in the game. I guess Gasting wouldn't be allowed to play chess with me since a non-participant bet him to the finish line. But wouldn't that give me an advantage? If you really want to threaten me, you should have stolen my king. You still haven't figured it out, don't you? Don't you see? Your king is in my hands as well. Nonsense. I've already found my king. I bet you don't even know who it is. Oh, but I do. It's him. Right over there. What's Holland doing there? Could it be... Now I can finally say this. That's right. Ever since I was brought here against my will. No, in fact, ever since this war began, I had already made up my mind to betray you, Lord Raumerei. This is so predictable. We've been working together since before this game started. Although I had no idea I would end up with the king, of course. But as soon as I found out I had the king, I realized this was my chance. I notified him on the messenger channel he shared with me, and went looking for you. Since then, I've been following you around, waiting for this moment, this very moment, because I wanted to see it with my own eyes. Do you hear me? Hello Surya, welcome to the stream. If you want to use the coins command, you should not have a space between the exclamation point and the coins. It's supposed to be written together and the C needs to be capitalized. Then you can look at how many coins you have. You get coins for being in chat, messaging, and all these kind of things. I hope you had a nice day, and it's only going to get nicer from here on out. I want to see how you react when faced with something beyond your control. Well, actually, okay, I guess you don't need to capitalize it. That's also neat. You tried to train me to be a new branch leader, but I've never felt respected by you in my entire life. You only chose us as replacements for the branch leaders who had started to get on your nerves, because they opposed the war and were growing tired of you. Despite knowing that, I was proud to be one of your pawns and eagerly awaited my chance to serve you. Until this war began, that is. But you never had any intention of including us in the war. You didn't even care if we died or not. We didn't mean anything to you, not even as pawns, because you were more than capable of fighting the war by yourself. We were just a useless, meaningless way for you to satisfy your desire to dominate others. That's probably why Kirin turned against you too. Our very existence meant absolutely nothing to you. But what would happen if I smashed this chess piece before you entered the arena, huh? See? Looks like I do still matter to you in some way. Now, get on your knees and beg for the king. Come on. Lo probiert, Raumerei. or I'll destroy this king right in front of you. Pathetic. So in summary, the branch leaders were displeased with me because of the way I behaved during the war. As a result, even Kirin turned his back on me and allowed himself to be captured by the Pobido family. Then he decided to betray me and join forces with that guy over there. You people have only proven to me how useless you really are. What? So why did you side with the branch leaders? Simply to ensure victory for your family leader, Gastang? Wait, no. So why did you side with the branch leaders? Simply to ensure victory for your family leader, Gastang? Isn't that obvious? No, not really. To be honest, I found your presence in this war the most puzzling thing of all. Why in the world are you doing this? All I want is for you all to meet the downfall that you deserve. My motives are probably simpler than anyone else's involved in this. I can't imagine a more fitting death for you than to be humiliated and killed by the very people you rule over like Holan. I suppose that's reasonable enough. Then what does Gastang hope to achieve by helping him? Does he want to punish us all? Wait, is that a reused panel? Is that panel already somewhere above? I thought I saw something very, very similar. Does he want to punish us all? I commend your efforts, but I'm afraid you little creatures won't get what you want. What? There are two reasons. Firstly, you and Enkidu may have joined your bodies together, but Enkidu is still under my control. That means Gastang's pawn is essentially in my hands. Did you think I wouldn't have considered that? I have two personalities now. You don't have full control over me anymore. And secondly, the king is still under my control. What? And do you know why? Because like Enkidu, I still have control over you as well. Hold on. Oh, that explains the thing. Because I kept on talking about this in other parts of like this this story, that I felt like Holan, I did not remember his name, had like these weird veins on his face as well. So I was wondering, did he get taken over by Traumerei? No, not by Traumerei, by Enkidu when I wasn't watching or something. So yeah, I thought he was taken over by Enkidu, but I guess this is not because he was taken over by Enkidu, but because Traumerei still had control over him. That's not possible. No, it can't be. I spent a very, very long time studying how to control people. Hold on, haven't you ever noticed anything unusual about those ancient fish you command? Those creatures of yours are artificially fish I used in my experiment to dominate humans a long time ago. They allow me to use people as hosts and control them. So they're like parasitic fish that allow Traumerei to use the bodies of people that he gave the fish to. That's about it. They allow me to use people as hosts and control them. That's the whole reason that I created you, Holan. Look at, you see how all the fish are clinging to him, like taking over his body and everything. Like the squid, some eel fishy, this looks more like a turtle, but it could be like the thing that Kabuto from Pokemon is based on. All these different things. You're the final product of all these experiments. Don't lie! Oh, is he transforming, or is this because Traumerei is using his abilities? Not even a powerful anima like you can control human beings. Actually, I can. Oh, and this might have been the experiment that he had been working on together with Gastang, trying to understand and learn how to control other humans, so that both Traumerei and Gastang will have like completely like willingly following humans. Willingly is the wrong word, but like slaves, basically. Just complete and utter slaves that follow your command to every way and don't have an opinion or mind of their own. Oh, look at this. Yeah, he's been taken over. He's not transforming on his own will. Hold on. You said you want to see what it's like when I'm not in control of something, right? Okay, oh, look at all these fish coming out of him. That's quite grotesque. That's quite a grotesque drawing. Well, unfortunately, that's not possible for you at least. Oh, look how... Ooh, disgusting. Hold on. Bring me the king. Yes, Lord Traumerei. Shit! I didn't see this coming. They never see it coming! Ooh. Wait, wake up! Don't listen to him, Roland! Stop right now! You numbskull! Oh, is he attacking him? You're such a fool. Yeah! I understand you, Enkidu. After finally waking up from that deep sleep, shouldn't you be more careful to avoid danger and stay alive? Why would you come looking for me in the hope of achieving an impossible revenge? You still haven't learned your place, I see. Shut up! All I need for you to know. All I need is for you to know the truth. But even that so-called truth is just your own subjective opinion. The frog has talked. The frog has spoken. You were lying. You are the person who killed Amizu. It was not me. It was always you. The frog had spoken. Now, stop arguing and just die already. Blam. Were you trying to steal my king while I wasn't here? You sneaky bastard. That voice. Are you that afraid to play chess with me? Traumerei. Ooh, are you going to... I was one step ahead of yours. I will hold Yashacha apart even though I loved it. Long seasons that aren't just like 50 chapters each. Webtoon made Zero rush season 2 to 3 though, so hopefully they don't change their pace of development for upcoming seasons, and God knows how many parts anime season 3 will be split into. Yeah, I don't know, I'm pretty sus on these things. I don't see how Webtoon is going to do anything about this. I just feel like these seasons, this is not a season. These are many, many different things in one singular season. Like, this entire thing is not one. Like, the entire arc with Yama and Yasracha, and not even Yasracha, Yama and Doom, when Bam was at that place. That is an entire season in itself. And then the whole battle when they tried to free Jinsung, that's an entire season. And now this whole, like, the whole, you could argue that you could argue that the, what's the word? The marriage arc and then this are still part of the same season, but I would split up season 2 into at least 4 or maybe even 5 different seasons. Like we had everything until the workshop battle. I can kind of feel like is one season. You could argue maybe that. But then I would argue that the Hell Train is already in all of its own an entire season. I would mix Hell Train, Floor of Death, and Hidden Floor in one season. That's a long season, but I would fit all of these together. In season 3, the Yama Dog thing is its own season. The Rescue of Jinsung is its own season, and then this whole thing should be its own season as well. So, I don't know, I feel like these things should be more separated into seasons. Seeing how one season has over 200 chapters, it's pretty long. Like, if we think, like, even One Piece's longest arc is not that long. Let me check One Piece sagas, because I feel like I want to know how long these sagas are. It doesn't say it like that. I guess Loguetown ends that. So I guess the first saga in One Piece is 100 chapters. The second saga of One Piece is 101 until 217, so that would be 160. The next one is Sky Island, which is just about 90. Then we have Water 7, which is the longest so far, and even that is only, in quotation marks, only 140 chapters long. Thriller Bark is 60 chapters long, and people were complaining it's way too long. And then Summit War is a total of 107 chapters. So even that's shorter. And if you go into seeing the last saga as like the whole of because I feel like the Oda said something about the Four Emperor saga, which would start basically from Dressrosa or something. That would mean that that one is actually like over 400 chapters long already, so that would be longer. But then again, it's also like, if you see like in a saga, and a saga is normally a collection of arcs. Meanwhile, I don't know how I would handle seasons. Seasons is a weird thing for me. I don't know. I would separate these seasons more, but this is just a weird rant. I'm very happy with how this chapter looked. It's better than the other chapters, but it's still a long way away from being an actual very good chapter. I hope CU is going to continue at this rate, and it's going to continue to improve. And I just want less Bum, or Bum needs to have a major character overhaul. If we go by the pacing they're doing for season 2, it should probably be something like season 3. If we go with anime, season 3 is Revolution Road and Dollar Show. Season 4 would be Name Hunt Station, Floor of Death. Season 5 would be Hidden Floor, Last Station. Season 6 is Cage Nest. Cage Nest. It's kind of long. Yeah, as you say, Rest of Nest. Season 8, Hotel, Urek vs. Loose Leg. Season 9 starts with Sprout. And yeah. I feel like these season separations, I feel like those are better than whatever the Webtoon seasons are. I don't even know. I don't know if maybe this is a English thing. Is it maybe that in Korean it's not called season? Is it like something else called in season? Maybe it's called a book, like book 3. But even if it's book 3, I feel like that's still a long book. Like 200 chapters for a book. I don't know how many pages that would be. I don't know. It's Tower of God with its own weird stuff, and Tower of God. I have no clue. It was volume 3 line translation. But like volume would be crazy. Like saying this is volume 3, it's just inaccurate, right? Because obviously if there's like physical releases of Tower of God, volume 3 is like still in season 1. So I don't know. Like this is just a tiny thing that I always think about, which I feel like it doesn't change anything on like the quality of the story. It's just something that I thought about on seasons to be hundreds of chapters in long running series. Yeah. I mean, it's not that. I just feel like a season should normally be like confined to a certain part of the story. Meanwhile, these things that we had in these last 209 chapters, they're all somehow connected, but I would still say like many of them are their own things. Like, yes, it's relevant that Bum had this whole thing in the cage. In the cage, the whole thing with the cage, freeing Deng Deng, the whole thing with Yama, the showdown, getting then turned by Doom into stuff, the showdown against the ancient from Kel Helm with Evankel, Rug gaining that spear. All of these things are like still relevant to some degree, but they are their own thing. Maybe this is just me wanting to better split things up. We're arguably on our 5th saga if we split things that way. Yeah, maybe I just want clearer separations. I probably want clearer separations. That's something I need. Because it's just difficult to keep it all in mind. Volume 1, Return of the Prince, Workshop Battle, Hell Train, Nest, and now Declaration of War. Ba, 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 da, 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 da. Ba, ba, ba. Yeah. But in overall, I still have to repeat. I think this chapter was nicely done. I want to see more of that. I hope CU will return to high quality stuff, and we're going to get out of the slump that I have been feeling at least since we went out of the flashback. And that's about it. Tower of God, 30-minute talk. I am still recovering from a very busy week last week. So I'm going to turn off here. I thank you for being here, Haku. I thank you for being here, Surya. I thank you for everyone who is going to watch this VOD. And I hope I'm going to see you again in a future arc or chapter or stream or something, whatever. Or maybe in other Webtoons. All that's left to be said from me for now is stay happy, stay healthy, and most importantly, stay cultured. Pyro out. Bye.